I want to do some reflection of how I feel like I'm good at certain things and not great at others, and it's not necessarily a bad thing. I mean, you learn at some point how to do certain things, but I think the fact that I'm extremely invested in, I'll say this, I think I have a very good eye for like aesthetics and like how things look, and with that eye comes great responsibility. So yeah, I like making things look good, whether it's through Instagram, social media, whatever I post, I want to make sure it looks good. Not necessarily that I look good, but whatever I post aesthetically looks good. So I'll spend time, photoshopping stuff in. Now, the flip side of that is I spend a lot of time learning about like front-end development, front-end engineering, not necessarily a lot of back-end stuff. So I do some like back-end stuff, like database-wise, but I can't necessarily say that I know how to do back-end stuff because I'm not that comfortable with it. I would have to like look up a lot of stuff, but I look up a lot of stuff now in like Stack Overflow, regardless of I know the solution, but I don't know the exact syntax all the time, or I don't know how to write it out all the time. But I know how to use the tools I have, so that's a good thing. Just a disclaimer: I don't condone copy and pasting code into whatever. I condone looking up and researching how to do certain things. But you definitely have to understand how to use it, what you're looking up, or whatever you want to do. Anyways, I digress. Where was I getting with this? Right. So I've been doing a lot more backend stuff, mainly with Node and Express. Running servers. I mean, that's cool. Is that backend? I'm not even sure. See, I'm not even sure what I'm talking about. But kind of assuming it is. I think it is, because you're running a backend server. I'm not even sure what I'm saying right now. And that's the point I'm trying to make. There's always room for improvement and learning. So right now I think I'm pretty good at like front end development in terms of like aesthetics, but I need to get better at back end stuff, which may or may not entail learning how to run a server. Not sure. We'll figure it out though, eventually. But the main point I'm trying to make here is there's always room for improvement no matter what you do. At least I think so. If not, then what's the point of getting up in the morning if you're not going to learn anything new? That's pretty depressing, right? I think I'm very good at making aesthetics, making things look good. See, the way I see it, I want to be self-sustainable in the sense of I want to be able to design a mock-up for a website. I want to be able to implement that mock-up, using React or whatever framework I'm using, which is right now only React. I don't think I want to get into Angular, maybe Vue, because apparently Vue's getting popular, so why not? But I would rather be very good at React, like very, very good at React first before moving on to anything else. If you guys don't know what React is, it's basically what I use it's what me and I guess my team uses to make websites for whatever client we have. It's very good. Look into it. It's pretty dope. It's a little daunting at first, not gonna lie. It took me like maybe a month of looking at stuff and understanding it before I actually started writing code. Because the way I like to learn is I like to research what I'm doing instead of just like blindly doing stuff. Because if I'm just blindly doing stuff, then I'm not really learning anything. I'm just hoping it works. So yeah, I want to be self-sustainable. I want to know how to make, a good-looking website, like design-wise, make a mock-up. I want to know how to, actually make it using React, which is, like I said, a framework. I want to know how to make all the assets, so using Adobe Illustrator, Photoshop, Premiere if I have to, After Effects, which I currently know how to use. I know how to use everything so far except for Illustrator and like a high level. I've used Illustrator before, but I'm not great at it. I mean, with practice comes perfection, obviously, so I'll get there eventually. But next, I think I need to understand the back end of stuff, so running servers, because there's certain things you can't really do. Maybe I'll get into that once I understand what I'm doing. But I understand what I'm doing whenever I do that kind of stuff, but I'm not great at it. So when I become an expert, you'll become an expert. So yeah, just want to talk about that. There's always room for improvement, and I like learning. It's pretty dope. I like learning new things all the time. Alright, hope you enjoyed the video.